The democratic freedom guaranteed to the citizen is a constructed illusion placed to cause confusion for minority vision, hinder education and liberation of this corrupt PlayStation of those that run our nation, so their communication increases concentration and replication, breeding unequal power relations, dehumanization and annihilation.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us. From me, from you, from our country. This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel, but go home and go home in peace.
Hi nurturers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Fernell and I am all about creating videos that encourage moms by reminding you of God's love and sharing things that make life easier. So mom hacks, organization tips, cooking videos, all of the above. Thank you for joining us. Today's video, I am a little bit ramped up and just upset. I just saw Trump's speech addressing his gun-toting mob by basically saying, I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had this election stolen from us and we love you and you're all very special. I saw this video and I said, what? Like, really? This man, he doesn't even deserve the title, but whatever. This dude was supposed to be creating a speech, a video, short and sweet video to help de-escalate the mob and the protesters, we can't even call them that, they're rioters that attacked the Capitol. And instead of de-escalating the situation, he affirmed them, he encouraged them. I can't believe it. I'm so angry and I'm trying to be calm so I can speak without getting too emotional and crying and screaming or whatever, but I'm like raging on the inside because I cannot believe that this clown called us peaceful protesters that were fighting because our lives literally are being stolen away from us. How many years, like we were stolen from the continent of Africa, brought all over the world. We were brought to America and forced like to just work for people. We were beaten, we were mauled, we were raped, we were hung, we were scarred, we were tortured. I can't believe, like, even today the prison system still, it's like an indoctrinated cycle of institutionalized racism where we're still set up to have our lives stolen and to die and to suffer and to be bound by the white man. And not all white men, but the white man. And if you get what I'm saying, it's like the system of racial oppression and discrimination. And I don't understand how this man could have addressed us as thugs and criminals and literally like called on national officials to come police us and control us. What's new, right? And instead of doing that, for these political protesters or these rioters or these mobsters with their guns, instead of doing that, he supported them and he lovingly pacified them. We need to go home. We need peace. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? So I just wanted to share the video with you. I wanted to share my thoughts. I actually wrote a poem years ago and I don't know. I pray it can be an encouragement to you. I'm just going to share it real quick. And you guys, most of you don't know that I did spoken word because I've never shared that before, but I just want to share it. Sorry, I'm like trying so hard not to cry because I'm so upset. Like, whoa. Okay. Ooh, we live in this country and our plight is so ridiculously hard. It's so hard. We have the job of educating idiots, ignorance, and just like, oh my gosh. I'm so sick of writing posts to try and like spread awareness of the problem of racial oppression and and just injustice, and then receiving comments and posts where people are like, well, I've never experienced racism, so how bad could things really be, from people that look like me or people that don't look like me, saying, oh, just you're just complaining about a few bad apples ruining it for the whole bunch. Are you stupid? Like, oh my gosh. I have 2 books I want to recommend. If you don't get it, like, there's many books, but these are books that I've read and I just loved. They're like really old, but they're good. The first one is The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Really, really good. I highly recommend you read this. And the next one, especially for people that don't get it, especially for like white people that don't get it, and black people too, but really the white people that are like perpetrators. They're your bystanders, and you don't think that there's a problem, and you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to ruffle any feathers, or you don't want to be seen as like an oppressor or part of the problem. Guess what? By you not speaking up, you are part of the problem. And if you don't get that, you need to read this book. It's focuses mainly on genocide, but the essence of the book and the essence of the message is don't be a bystander, because by being a bystander, you enable oppression, and you enable racism, and you enable all the horrific and awful things that have happened in our world. And it's literally called a problem from hell. And by being a bystander, you help add to the problem from hell, and it's not getting any better for us. I mean, I feel like we take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So I guess I can say we're progressing slowly, but like not really, you know what I mean? Not really. That's how it feels. Not really. Not when we can be shot in the back 7 times after breaking up a fight with other people, and instead of being communicated to like a normal human being, we can be shot in the back 7 times, paralyzed, and have the police officer that did it walk free. Not after we can be murdered time and time and time again and see police officers and regular civilians walk free. How? Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna link these books below in case you want to grab them on Amazon. I will leave a link to both books. I don't want to forget to say that in case you're like, what are they called? I'm going to share my spoken word piece with you. I hope you enjoy it. Our nation is this really the state of our nation? Your nation, my nation. Yup, this is our nation. My honest opinion, call it criticism of this jacked up nation, our perceptual prison, is that the democratic freedom guaranteed to the citizen is a constructed illusion placed to cause confusion for minority vision, hinder education and liberation of this corrupt PlayStation of those that run our nation, so their communication increases concentration and replication, breeding unequal power relations, dehumanization and annihilation of God's once pure creation. Us, our nation, is this really the state of our nation? Your nation, my nation. Yep, this is our nation. What are we gonna do about it? You have to be part of the problem or part of the solution. You got to choose which side you want to be on. And if you're not choosing to be on the side of the solution, then let me tell you, you're part of the problem. Make a choice. Make a choice. I encourage you to be part of the solution. Do whatever you can. You can give to organizations that are trying to make a difference. You can speak up and share on your social media or in your family or friend circles. There's so many different ways you can help. I will link to some organizations below, and I pray that you will do your part to be a part of the solution. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment below. Let me know. If you want to see more of my spoken word pieces, comment below. I can share some more happily. God bless you. I'm praying for our country. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for me, and I'm praying for our country, because Lord knows we need his help. Anyway, have a great day, and thank you for subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you enjoyed this, I encourage you to share it with somebody. Share it with somebody that it might bring them some encouragement to. If not encouragement, then at least entertain them. All right, have a great day. God bless you. Bye.